Welcome back, viewers of the future. I keep saying viewers of the future because I have 0 views!
Sometimes.
Revelio.
What am I doing here? This control is worthless.
Good freak. Boiler door. How to open it?
Someone.
Stupid one.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio.
Avada
Revelio.
Kedavra. You know, it would have been funny if, like, Lord Voldemort, like, had a way more feminine voice. Avada Kedavra.
Confringo.
Shoots directly at it, somehow misses. Your gear slots are full.
Revelio. Revelio.
Down there.
Too quiet, lovely.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Revelio.
So this is the main room, so I can go down to the other room. Very confusing.
Revelio.
These.
Revelio.
I say let him rot in the cage. He'll soon regret not bringing us the...
Patricius Totalis.
I'll bury you in the deepest Won't get away with that. Not quite. Not very good at this, are ya?
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Yeah, I already know.
Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Does he have one of these on his head? If so, how the fuck can he breathe? Oh, I guess our necks are pretty skinny, aren't they? Never really realized that. Those necks are hella skinny.
Revelio.
Nothing more, nothing more. Okay.
Do ya? You're defeated our intendants in the tower.
Your little snapping trick. Distract me.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Incendio.
Run, Wallace!
I won't rest. Shoving off, are we? No!
Incendio.
I will make you. Not quite. How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest until dead. Stop it!
Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Incendio.
Was that your best?
That's the best of death.
Incendio.
You won't get away with that. That's the best of death. What's next for you? You won't get away with
Incendio.
that. That's the best of death.
Incendio. Too late to learn the error of your ways.
Oh yeah, hella hats.
Revelio.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Revelio.
I don't need his wand.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
My wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please.
Jolly old chap.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things.
Like
If
what?
only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I
Knut.
can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Henrik's lot would never have freed him.
Goes with the outfit, I still don't like the way it looks. It's literally floating on my chest. But it's floating on my shoulders too. Look at it. It is. Yeah. Come on, game. Look, everything's floating. That sucks. It even doesn't look bad with my current outfit. Just a little bit darker. This hat doesn't look too bad in this lighting.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Looks cozy as fuck.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
It is rather dashing, isn't it?
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
This is for all the stoners.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for facts. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Wait. It's simply
Can't do anything. Why is this even a store still? Where's that musician at? Kitty kitty.
Everyone has their wand and a note about it, dog.
another adventure, are we?
Aloha Mora.
Interesting. Nah. That's gonna be a no.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, I was looking for that musician. Where the fuck's that musician?
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Where the hell is that musician at?
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Passed him already like 50 times. It's all going the wrong way, huh? Dude. Stop teleporting around just to look at me, you fucking weirdo.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
I'm gonna buy all of your stuff just in case I need it later.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Oh
I'm told
yeah,
that last
do you keep a
Clementine had
stacked
you
shelf?
chasing- Let me guess. You're after
No, you
something
don't.
fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I know I got those lit up. Oh, I got that one lit up. Oh, fuck.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. There we go. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio.
Touchy, highly contagious. Poor lady. Touching your stuff.
Revelio.
Is there one more somewhere? No.
Accio. Merlin himself could be proud. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Resto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop players from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I wonder where.
Seems pleasant enough little place.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had my dark wizard.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Mine. That looks slick.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Aloha Mora.
Nice, a blank square frame. What I always wanted.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
It's already bright outside, my dude. What are you trying to blind yourself for? Goddamn. Whoa, I didn't jump down there. I didn't even press X. It just fucking shot me over the fucking shit.
Revelio.
That looks intriguing. Astral robe.
Confringo. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
As I'm falling, can I catch my broom? Yes, I can. Good to know.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has
I got a
dwindled.
shit ton.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. love of my life. A bit lost without him.
Yeah, that pretty dress.
If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk
Yeah,
lumps
just
for
like
me,
a
I'd be happy
fine
to
wine.
compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I already collected them.
Hope they know what...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Confringo! That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or together. Incendio! Confringo! Arresto those. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
How?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Doesn't work.
Confringo.
See, just be teleport. That's cheating. What?
Incendio. Confringo.
One less foul-honking brood.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Revelio.
Leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a freezer. Just let his tail stop moulding. You can find some good treasures. Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot what had a real gem in it. Amethyst, I reckon. What? Oh, who's cooking with jewels? No, now I recall. It wasn't a pot for cooking. It had no handle. It was a burial urn.
Revelio.
Enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Dun, 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 dun. So I can't do this in the rest of the Hogwarts, just in this room? That's bullshit. Oh, the astral robe. It looks nice.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
These rocks have seen better.
They come up to me. I'll check you after you're dead.
Yes!
Slippery little snake. Oh, you're the little son that saved Treadwell.
Levioso! Yes!
No. Careful now.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo. Levioso. Caporzo. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio! Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Accio! Confringo! Reparo! Revelio! Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. This should be just inside.
Revelio.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You bastard.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Pretty sure that was you, you dipshit.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy
Hey,
will fray my last
fuck
nerve.
you.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to
Revelio.
bear.
Confringo. Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you
Yeah,
well.
if you already given up hope, then what's the fucking point of us not looking? You might as well just keep looking. We're not trying to give you hope, we're trying to fucking find a cure.
Listen to me. She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Incendio!
I won't rest until Levioso!
Accio! Revelio!
I won't rest until... You've made your last mistake.
Oh yeah? You want to threaten me again?
Ooh, this should... I won't rest. You're not I won't rest. Dead. Rather unwise coming back. Put me down at once! You are postponing the inevitable. You don't know who you're playing with!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
I'm a little bit tired.